afternoon, friends. Welcome to the Daily Now. My name is Tara. I'm just going to pull up the live. I'm excited for today. We're going to be showing off a brand new collection just released today from Fairy Glamor, and it's called the Aloha Hawaii collection. Okay.
They mentioned how Sean was becoming controlling, was unable to establish healthy boundaries, and was even exercising his power in almost every aspect of the relationship. They also highlighted that, rather concerningly, he would sometimes bring his firearm to Lauren's apartment.
I also have a true crime show on in the background. It is called, it's Coffee House Crime, and it's on, I don't know, somebody who I think was murdered. Hey, hi Chastity.
I have lots of monthly subscriptions.
You're the first one here.
News sites. Then I went to Experian. Now I can see them in one place. And the ones I forgot about?
Actually, let me put my peel base on, but Fairy Glamor is releasing a new collection today called the Aloha Hawaii collection.
Oh, $20.17.
It's 6 steps.
Yeah,
so we're going to take a look at those. I already have them swatched, but I'll show you what they look like in the jars. And then we're going to do a mani. I think I know what I'm going to use.
I found it to be extremely easy.
Hi, Janet. I was going to say you're here early, but no, I'm late today, right? Yeah, I had a phone appointment. Oh, before I put my peel base on, this tip, when I was popping off my nails, the whole tip came off, so I had to replace it.
As the autumn break approached, Lauren and Sean continued to date, while her friends continued to worry behind the scenes.
Good enough.
It was just before she had planned to go home to see her family.
Let me just put it real quick. How are you guys today? Well, Chastity, I talked to you a little bit this morning, so I kind of know what's going on. It's a tough thing to be, tough situation to be in, but like Tara said,
the man was not actually named Sean. Instead, the car seemed to belong to someone.
If you were to give the dog away, you don't want to be liable. Because I was thinking the same thing. Like, you would have to probably like reveal the issues. You know what I mean? I have a little builder gel that seeped out the side. Since I started using solid builder gel to attach my tips, a HEMA-free one I found on Amazon, still there, but let me cure it first. From Emily. So it came with a solid builder gel and a solid nail glue gel, and I've used both. I've tried both to attach the tips. I think the nail glue gel might work better though.
She found out that the 28-year-old man that she'd been
Oh, Britt's here?
in reality,
hi, Tara. Where is she? Is Britt here? I don't see her.
As it turns out, Sean had been lying about almost every aspect of his life to Laura. Melvin Rowland was actually 37.
I didn't even see you say hi. Oh, there you are. I see you now, Britt.
This included 14 years spent in jail.
You guys are funny. So, yeah, this collection's really cute. Anyway, so I was telling you guys about my doctor's appointment or whatever I had. So they increased that, my new medication, increased the dose. So that was a couple, I had to wait. They did it like a nurse practitioner did it for me at the end of last week when they rescheduled. So then it was on order at the pharmacy, so I picked it up yesterday. It was there yesterday, and I started it yesterday. So we'll see. But I'm also going to see her again in the office August 7th.
Where he attended Salt Lake Community College.
She said if I'm feeling a little better, but not where I want to be, we can increase the dose more.
This is where Melvin's dark and dangerous side begins.
It's just what it is just like, it works with an antidepressant, you know, to help with depression.
Being eligible for parole after
it's this new medication. It's super expensive. It was going to cost me $125 this time. but I enrolled in a savings program through the pharmacy maker. Prescription maker. So like last month, I ended up getting it was for free. I got it for free. It was going to be $200 and something last month. They were different dose. I don't know, but this time it was going to be 125, but she got it down to $5. So hopefully I'll be able to afford it every month. No, Chastity, don't. Yeah, it's a dress. Timu, girl. And it's green. I figured you'd like it. Yeah. So it's just got like little cap sleeves, right? And I'll stand up. Maybe you can see it. It's a dress, and it comes to like maybe a little bit above my knees, but it's got like a ruffle hem. See that? And yeah, the tie right here, but the tie doesn't tighten it or anything. It's just for show. So, and it also has a zipper up the side here.
Under his new conditions,
so it was like $7 or $8, Britt. It's probably polyester, or it feels like a chiffon type.
After Melvin was released from jail, he found work at the Black Diamond Security Group, which doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, maybe talk to Michelle a little bit about it too, Chastity. She might have some advice. She knows a lot about dogs. I mean, she's a groomer, but she knows a lot about like behaviors, and she might have some advice for you.
And also, as expected,
and she'll probably join at some point. She usually joins the lives if she's not too busy. I know she was on social media already this morning. So. All right, let's get the peel base going. And then as soon as I put my peel base on, I'll show you guys the collection.
She had agreed to let Melvin borrow her car. This complicated matters, as in order to get it back.
So I ended up, I did 2 manis on this hand yesterday. I popped off the teal one and did that gray one I sent the pictures to you guys of. That's an Orly mani that twinning with Brit on, and I think Brandis is supposed to be twinning with us, and she said she'd send her pictures last night, but we haven't gotten anything, so we're waiting to post, see if she did it or not.
Walking across the room, she stuck her head outside to see what it was.
But you guys, I used the lacquers, and then and I didn't even mess them up. I was super proud of myself. That's probably the first time in my life I haven't messed up like a nail polish. I did 2 layers, and then when it was dry, I put a layer of gel top coat over it to like seal it all in. And then I did the dishes, and when I was done with the dishes, 3 of my nails were like starting to peel up, and one was on the side, and the other 2 were like at the bottom. There was like no nail polish there.
Because you should just cover things.
I don't know. I mean,
sometimes you should.
I thought a gel top coat was a good way to do it, you know, but it didn't work. It didn't seal it in. Good enough. All right, guys. Oh, hold on. There's a commercial on. So I have Coffee House Crime on. That Taylor Shabusiness, that case in Wisconsin with the beheaded lover. She was found guilty yesterday. Now it's phase 2, like whether she's like, I don't know if it's mentally competent, but it has something to do with mental illness. So I'm not watching any more of that. It's just like even too disturbing, you know? All right, so this collection is the Aloha Hawaii collection from Fairy Glamour. Super cute colors. As usual, most of them are glitters. There's one solid. One's almost a solid, but it's not. There's glitter in it. So let's start with the one dark color in the collection. It's called Tropic, like it's hot. And it's red with gold glitters. But almost, it's not your regular red. It has maybe a hint of like brick red. A little bit. That's what it looks like on the swatch. You guys can see those. And then in the jar, you can see the
I'm going
cool
to drop
glitters
the
in there.
Melvin
Can you
Cross
guys see
South
better if I hold it up close
Reaching out
or
to
if I
Angela
pull it back?
Fox, she decided to contact campus security. Something about the car situation seemed very off to her, and Jill wanted to make sure that her daughter was not about to
Aww.
accept the danger. She doubted that it was
Sunburn red. Yeah, I do like it though, and I love red, so I'll definitely be using this color. So that's Tropic Like It's Hot. They all have cute names too. All right, now this is a really fun glitter. It's called Hula Girl, and there's pink, yellow, blue, orange, and there's fine, small, and then some chunky glitters, not large chunkies. Oh, and the yellow glitters in here, the yellow chunkies have those holographic stripes on them, on the glitters, themselves. And this is Hula Girl in the jar. I like this glitter a lot. I think it's a fun summertime glitter. So that's Hula Girl.
And lied about his age and things like that. Okay, and then he has
All right, then this one here, Ohana Vibes. I really like this one. It's more like pastel colors. This is what it looks like in the jar. So you see there are there's like almost like a nudie peach. There's an off-white or a pale yellow, and then there's like a light purple, and then a darker purple. There's blue in it. You can see that up close. It's very pretty. So I love this glitter right here. Not sure what I'd pair it with. Nothing from this collection, I don't think. But I have other dips I can, obviously pair with it. But I think it's really, really cute. So I love that glitter. I love this whole collection. I like everything in this collection. Next glitter is on Island Time. And this one is a chunky glitter mix of pink and yellow iridescent glitters. Well, the yellows are iridescent, so they come across almost like peachy, orange, or coral almost in there. But when you look in the jar, they're yellow, but on the swatch, they look more coral. So that's what that glitter looks like, and this one is on Island Time. So these are available today at the Fairy Glamor website, fairyglamor.com. You can use code Fairy Tara. That will save you 10% off, and you can get the buy it as a collection or individually. All right, and I saved the last two. Probably because I think I saved them because this is what I think I'm going to use today, and it's the One Solid Resting Beach Face, and it's beautiful. It's mint, and mint is an amazing bra strap. Oh, sorry. I love mint, so I love this color, and this is what it looks like on the swatch. It's called Resting Beach Face.
This is Lauren. I called a little.
And I think I'm going to pair it with the final dip in the collection called Coconutty. And this is a small glitter mix, you guys. Oops. Oh, my now.
Did you make the report? I did not.
It's got like light blue, so not exactly mint, but I'll show you when you put the swatches together. It looks pretty good. And then also silver, or I think they're silver glitters, and then there's some white glitters. Those might not be silver. They might be like a really pale champagne gold. It's hard to tell. When you look at it, it looks like both. Like they kind of flash both. So this is what I was thinking of using, was these two together. What do you think? And I was just thinking of doing
but then
Nothing
but then I got
crazy.
text from him.
I do have, remember I showed you guys yesterday these mermaid, the mermaid striping tape I got from Temu? I wonder if this would work on.
And I think
There's a color that would
they're
work
trying
on
to
it.
lure me.
Like I have a green one and I have a blue one, but I think green would be the one.
Have you asked them to stop texting you?
But there's no iridescence, you know, so
I blocked
it does look really cute next to it though. The color wise. But yeah, that will probably just bring out more that this is green and that's blue. So let's not do that. Hi Mallory.
Despite contacting the police, she continued
Yeah,
to
it is
keep
pretty, right,
messages
Fred?
about gangs, each one growing.
Happy to share
And
with
on
you.
October the 13th,
All right,
Lauren was
where
told
did I get
that
these
she
from?
failed
Bag.
$1,000
I must have taken them out of something, right?
One of these photos was one that she knew she'd taken with Malva, so it
Oh.
kind of confirmed that this was him. And after thinking about her life and how hard she
So
worked,
what if I just do a full glitter nail on the
she
middle
was terrified
and
that this
then
was
a vertical
happening.
ombre on the index and ring and then
And the idea
solid,
of these
solid
photos circulating around her campus
standard
online,
Manny
well, it was
design
much
for
to
me.
take. That very same
Oh.
day, she made the decision to transfer $1,000 to Melbourne.
I don't really feel like doing any
Proving that this was the
color
last time she would
blocking, I don't
Just a
think.
side note to all of you out there, by the way, but it is worth highlighting that blackmail is illegal in most countries around the world.
What do you think it
So,
would look
yeah,
like
do
if I
find
did
some
like a
blackmail.
free-handed
It is
color
worth
block
challenging
like we
the
did on that
person
Manny
who
triplet
sought to
tarot
find
with me, you and Patty?
After
Remember we
sending
used the
money,
coral and the
Melbourne
nude?
to the campus police.
What if I did something
Individuals
like that
were sent, hoping this would hit
with
their
these two
own
colors on a couple nails?
Dealing with the situation.
Or I could throw a nude in with the glitter.
For money.
I don't know.
It's so a photo of me and my ex. They're
If I do it, I'd probably do it on.
send it out to everyone, and he's asking for $1,000. And this is over text.
Oh, you know what else I have? Are these super cool stickers, and they have this like bluish, greenish color in them in certain spots. I thought about doing like the glitter on my index and middle, and then putting one of those stickers on my ring finger, but I don't really want to detract from the glitter, so I was like, I don't know. Hi, Brandis. Yeah, I had an appointment this morning too.
Despite her extensive reporting, the
Advice,
university
you
seems to be
guys?
doing nothing about Lauren's case, and so it is quite understandable why she was so anxious to
On
find out about
my
the
design
situation. She
ideas.
then decided to go to the Salt Lake City Police Department.
I also have some
However, after arriving,
holographic
they told they could be no
butterflies.
service because it had to be dealt with by campus
Those
security.
might work
They
with
reached
this
back
too.
to the University of Utah, but they too had
Let's
no
do
luck
that.
with
I'll
Lauren.
do this on the
Quite
index and
understandably,
middle.
Lauren
Maybe
felt
put one of these butterflies on my ring
Several days
finger,
later,
and then the
on
thumb
October
and
19th,
pinky
she
will
once
do
again
solid
called
too.
Salt Lake City PD to say that the university did absolutely nothing with her case.
Peel base.
Again, she was
Ooh,
met with the same
why is my
resistance.
pinky not
As
dry
the
yet?
messages continued, unfortunately, so did
Everything
her
else
grief.
is dry
It
almost.
was no wonder why Lauren
Brandis, I was just showing off the new Fairy
She was
Glamour
depressed, and
collection
she
that's
desperately
releasing
wanted
today. It's
protection.
called the
Later that
Aloha
day, a
Hawaii
detective from
collection.
police reached out to Lauren
And I
to
think
say
I'm
that
going to
finally
use these
it
two
was
dips
against
from
Lauren.
it.
Apparently, the officer she had
Coconutty
initially
and
contacted
Resting
had
Beach
actually
Face. Do you
gone
guys
on
think
holiday,
they match
and this is why the
okay?
case never
Because
received
technically
any
this
updates.
has
The new
light
detective
blue.
said that they were working on it,
But I
it took
think
some
it'll be
time to
alright.
prove that Melvin was behind those messages. And so, for now, she would just
Oh,
practice
thank you for
it.
asking.
But sadly,
Hi, Patty.
despite
You drive?
all this
Okay.
newfound effort,
Thank you
the
for
case
asking. I
continues
totally
to
forgot to ask Britt about Brandis. Brandis, did you do the oily Manny?
Scored by 12 points instantly, which is insane.
So I raised my score by 21 points instantly. Literally as soon as I
She's
pressed the
still
button.
here.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free only at Experian.com/boost.
Maybe we should send her a DM, or Britt, you could send her a DM.
Three days later, on October the 22nd, Lauren received a message from an unrecognized number. The message was from someone claiming to be the deputy chief of the university.
It's gonna be 90 degrees
And it
today.
rained. I planned on calling you,
But we're supposed to get thunderstorms too.
There's something I need for you to say.
Oh, okay, okay, Brandis. We were waiting to post to find out because sometimes you do it, but the pictures you don't get them to us till the next day. So we were waiting to check. All right.
They responded by telling her that the message
No
was not
problem.
on campus, and that
I already
her
popped
work
mine off
should
because
be
when I
allowed
did the
to
dishes,
At
the
this
lacquer,
point,
like,
Lauren was
peeled
confident
off.
that this was Melvin. And even despite him impersonating an officer, still nothing was done. Feeling helpless,
That's
she was
fine
left
with
looking for
me.
someone
What about
to
if?
manipulate.
Did you see what she
At
said?
3 p.m.
If you want to wait one more day.
A surveillance camera captured Melvin sneaking into Lauren's apartment complex while she was out of class. And while she cautiously went
No,
out
don't
to
be
visit
sorry.
some cameras,
Not a big deal, girl.
Later that afternoon,
I had that
she walked back to her
Crival monochromatic Manny, that teal one from yesterday's live to post anyway. It was just Britt and I did the Manny's. I did mine yesterday afternoon, the oily, and she did hers last night. But Britt, do you have anything to post?
Both confused and extremely worried.
Today, Britt? I don't know if she does. Forgot about that.
Hi, my daughter, Lauren McCluskey, was talking to her mom, and then she just started saying, no. And it sounded like someone might have been grabbing her or something. Does she live on campus?
I must have put a thicker layer of peel base on my pinky.
With the boy, Sean Fields is his name. Has he made any threats or anything like that? His friends were kind of harassing her a little bit.
Police were quickly dispatched to the area.
What if we, well, what if we just do the 2 glitter nails first since those are dry?
Sadly, they were too late. After searching the surrounding
I think I'm gonna dip right in. We'll see how the coverage is, and if I need to, or maybe I'll just lay flat.
It was evident from the outset that she had
The jars are large; they're 1 ounce jars, so.
However, as for the killer, he was nowhere to be found.
Mallory, how are you today? Patty, why are you going to Ocala?
Well, he then confronted and grabbed Lauren and forced her into the back of the car. But instead of abducting her, he then haphazardly shot her multiple times with his firearm. It was then later discovered that Melvin was also breaking his parole conditions by messaging multiple women on dating apps while he was still in contact. Shortly after murdering
All right, Britt, after the live, do you want to post then?
He was then picked up by a date to go out for dinner. To be clear, by the way, this woman had no idea that he had just murdered another
Well, I just noticed there's some gray at the top of my ring finger from last night's mayonnaise.
After eating together, Melvin went back to Lauren's house, showered.
Brandis,
and
did you
dropped
get the gels or the
and
lacquers
shortly
from
after
Orly?
midnight, Melvin was identified walking along a road by police. They followed him to a local Trinity church, and it was here that he raised Lauren's murder weapon to his own head and then pulled the trigger. The man who had been reported over 20 times to multiple law enforcement agencies, who had abused multiple women and had violated his parole multiple times, was now dead, thus taking any justice for Lauren.
Yeah.
As you can imagine,
Coverage
the
is good.
story
Should
was
be. I mean,
so
I lay
unbearable,
flat,
so
but
long.
looks like a lot of glitter and not like a whole ton of acrylic.
And the justice system. You would have thought that after all the phone calls and evidence submitted by Lauren, a woman who was genuinely terrified for her life, that someone would have taken charge and
This is
helped
a
her
super
out.
cute
However,
collection.
every single entity that was
I think
responsible for protection
I really
failed
love
in
this
some
combo
way,
here
some
that I'm
point down
doing
the
now,
line,
but
leading to a
I
truly
really
unnecessary
like
death.
that
Apparently,
multicolored
Emma's
glitter
officials
hula girl.
decided not to interfere with this because
I
it
love
was
bright
a
glitters
relationship.
like that,
And
you
so
know,
under
that give you like
quite
lots of
common
options to like
circumstances.
different
And
colors
not
you
only
can
were
pair
they
with
aware
it
of
and
his
stuff.
concerning behavior and of his firearm
Plus bright
violation,
colors
but
make
they
me
also knew
happy.
that he was a registered offender. Honestly, I am really struggling to find the words for this. Everyone in that job should be held accountable, let alone fired. Campus security similarly did not take Lauren's words seriously. The initial officer who failed to delegate the case before going on vacation had no excuse for their laziness. And even worse, nobody else bothered to review or pick up the case afterwards. Despite being in a place to protect students from exact situations like this, the security team at the University of Utah clearly did not prioritize Lauren's safety enough to help her. Imagine a world where you call for help repeatedly, submit legitimate criminal evidence, and you're still unable to find help. To make things even worse, one of the campus officers who had access to the original photos had even saved them to his phone.
Now,
and showed
typically
other
I
campus
start with
officers.
solids,
He
but
further
because
bragged that he could look at these with
those
different
nails, the
lenses.
peel base wasn't
Another
dry.
officer would even
That's
say
why I
he
started
looked
with the
at
glitter
their
today.
tails. The Salt Lake City police are not without fault either. If anyone had competently searched Melvin in the system, they would have found his criminal record and potentially stopped him before it was all too late. And despite being out of the
why?
jurisdiction
What's up
of
with
the
your
issue,
eyes?
as they claimed, they had more than enough resources to quickly identify and locate
You're
him
looking forward to
before he
back to
ever
school.
had the
Yeah.
chance to take the life. Additionally, if anyone
When
had
do
spoken
does
to his
everybody
parole
go
officer,
back?
they would have
When do
realized
your
that this
kids
man
go
was
back to
not a
school?
normal member of
Dominic goes
society.
back August
Instead,
30th.
He was very clearly a mountain threat. And if any of these entities had a little more compassion or care and had understood that this girl was scared for a very valid
Patty,
reason,
have you heard
then
from
action could have
Kendra?
easily been
I haven't
taken,
talked
as
to her
life
in
could have been saved.
maybe
Instead,
4
the
days.
tragic story ends in the loss
It's like she
of
just
life
fell off the
and
end of the
grieving
earth
family
once she got a
community
job.
that have broken on their crucifix. As Lauren's story broke out, other students began to speak out about their own poor experiences with the university. The University of Utah's president initially made a statement to claim that, while the situation was tragic, the campus police officer could not have done anything more to protect their students. Of course, this enraged
Looks
many members
good.
of the public, and eventually, after much public outcry and swallowing his wounded pride, the president made another statement to acknowledge that they had failed Lauren when she needed them the most. And in October of 2020, the University of Utah settled the
She's gonna
legal
pat
dispute
the,
with Lauren's
even
family.
though
They
they're
were
all
ordered to
small
pay $8.5
glitters,
million in
they do stick up,
compensation,
you know.
though her family has made
Make sure
public
they're
statements
flat.
since then to say they do not intend to financially profit from their daughter's death. Instead, the money was put towards the Lauren McCluskey Foundation, which, to this day, aims to fund research and education programs as well as resources to improve safety on college campuses. The foundation also aims to provide financial assistance to student track and field athletes, along with providing funds for animal welfare associations. In Lauren's family's own words, she was a beautiful young woman in all respects, and a worldwide outpouring of grief proves the light she brought during her life, a light that, somehow, still shines bright during these dark days. The more I think about this case, the more frustrated I get with it. Lauren was failed by the system on
This
so
is a
many
pretty
levels.
glitter. I
These
never
are the
really seen
entities and
anything like
people
this
that should
before.
be there to
They,
protect and
Fairy
protect
Glamor's kind of
I
known
can't
for
say that I'm
making
for the
like
police
really
or against
unique
the police. I'm
glitters,
not really that opinion.
combinations you wouldn't expect,
One thing
you
is for
know.
certain, these people absolutely failed their job. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to wrap this up here before I get too carried away. But as always, I'd love to hear what you think about this case.
I think
So
the
please
coverage
do
is
leave
kind
your
of
thoughts
thin
and
at my
comments
free
down below.
edge here.
If
I
you
gotta
found this
take a
video
look
interesting,
at it.
then please remember to like the video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. It really does help me out. Anyway, folks, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again
Mostly
very
once
soon
we
for
brush it
another
off how it
It's
is.
not a moment to rise, though. Remember to look after yourself, look after each other, and of course, stay safe. Thank you, and goodbye.
I guess that's alright. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know, actually. It's like all fine glitters over here. I'm gonna put a little base down here where it's all fine glitters, just to see if I can pick up some of the smaller ones.
When we got Life 360, I was super psyched because it gave
Oh
me
my
a
God,
lot
it's
more
a commercial
freedom.
for
I
Life
didn't have to
360.
constantly text her, tell her where I was at, because she knows now.
What I really like about Life 360 is the place alerts. So when she gets to her friend's house, I get a little pop-up.
I decided to put my little avatar as a cute baby picture of myself.
It's just adorable.
I
to see
think
her
I'm gonna
coming
have
down
to
the
get
road.
this, especially when Dominic gets a little
I feel
older.
like it has put a lot of trust
Right
in our
now I
relationship.
have like,
I know
you
where
know,
she
like a
is,
thing where I
and I
can
don't know.
locate his phone. So pretty much wherever he is, you know, when he's out. Not that he goes out often. That was more for like, you know, if he was walking home from school or something.
Anything you say can and will
Okay, that's
be
better.
executed for the law. The lawyer consult the lawyer before questioning. They have a lawyer present who's very questioning. They cannot afford to hire a lawyer.
What is it on? Oh, it's Court TV. Oh, it went into, I was watching Coffee House Crime, Mallory, but it went into the questioning of Taylor Schabusiness. Did you see she was found guilty yesterday after 42 minutes of deliberation? Let's see what else is on. Jeez. Oh, let's watch Alexi Treviso Part 2. It's Not My Fault. This is the girl from New Mexico, the 19-year-old who denied she was pregnant, gave birth, or that she had had sex. She denied she had had sex. Gave birth in a hospital bathroom and then put the baby in a trash can. And the autopsy came back saying that that baby took breath. So it was a homicide. So she's being charged now. But she's out. She's not in jail right now. She's out on bail.
We're going to talk about a case today.
No ankle monitor, nothing like that.
Because it is one that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. There have been some new developments, and it is crazy. Now, if you haven't guessed by now, the case that we are going to talk about.
So this is Annie Elise right now talking about the case.
19-year-old woman from New Mexico who put her baby in the hospital trash can after claiming that she was
Oh, are you going to an Apple store? Oh, are you going to where'd they tell you to go again, Patty?
To wrap your head around.
Oh, Best Buy? Is that where you're going, Best Buy?
The first episode. I highly recommend starting there and then coming back for this update.
All right, now moving on to
Because
Resting
again, this is
Beach.
more of a part 2. So the first episode is linked in the show notes below, and if you're watching this on YouTube, in the video description.
I'm going to try and just lay flat into the
The
powder.
first episode about this case, you know that it was definitely a long one. And I included a lot of body cam footage, as well as hospital staff interviews, footage and surveillance footage from the hospital, you name it. Now, what's crazy is even though I included all of the major details, there is actually more that I didn't include, which, yes, believe it or not, that was the shortened version of the full story that we went over a few weeks ago.
I don't know how her mother and boyfriend did not know she was pregnant. I've seen pictures of her cheerleading and stuff, and other photos, and it's pretty obvious she was pregnant.
Any crazier, boom, it does. Now, if you're watching this over on YouTube, be sure to comment along with any new red flags that you see, because, like I said, this one is wild. And as a reminder, this is an ongoing case, and everything in this episode is alleged and sourced from court documents or police body cam footage, and then anything else that I state is strictly in my opinion only, so please remember to do your own research. Now, guys, let's get into it.
Right when this is over, I'm coming to the police department and the hospital. Right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Tampering with evidence at the hospital? Oh my God. See, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby. Tell me the trouble.
Super pretty color.
What they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
Yeah. Oh, you following this case, Mallory? The Alexi Treviso one? Hi, Michelle. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I know. None of them even asked about the baby. They were just concerned about what was going to happen to her. Like Alexi was like afraid of getting in trouble with her mother, and the mother was worried about her daughter getting in trouble. Nobody asked about the baby. Nothing.
Alexi has been taking a lot of heat online.
Yes, that was out of Alabama, where Patty and Kendra live. Carly Russell. Yeah, it was a fake. Michelle. Chastity, want me to fill Michelle in on what's going on? Or do you want to tell her?
And said, we need to talk. I discovered a dead baby in the trash. My initial
kind of just
inclination
looking
was
for your
thinking
thoughts
Rosa
on
had to have a
something.
feeling that Alexi could have been pregnant. Based on
Chastity
all
has
of the cheer footage we saw,
2
and the
dogs,
pictures of her
and one
stomach,
is
but
like
maybe
has
didn't
been
know how far along
getting
Alexi
more and more
was.
aggressive,
It's also possible that she
attacking the
didn't know that she was
kids,
pregnant
attacking
at
the
all.
other
I don't know
dog.
what to think, to be quite honest.
Like she can't keep the dog, so she has an appointment later to put the dog down. What do you have any advice?
Lexi, have you watched the videos of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
But then again, I think back to this.
Oh my gosh. It's hurting. Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth. It's not. I am Lexi. So, I mean, that's like a chiropractor.
So right now they're playing like
You know, I didn't know.
the hospital
I
footage.
didn't know she was pregnant. I didn't know. I just thought.
If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
Let me call Jeremy real quick. Jeremy, what up, man?
Hey, Luda, what's going on?
This is the question. If you could invite
The pit
anyone to
mix.
dinner, who would it be?
Your daughter is against rehoming? Why?
Like that.
Definitely no actors. I think they're all a little bit.
Who,
weird.
Jacqueline?
Wait, I thought you guys said dinner wasn't happening.
All right, bye, Jeremy. Join us at the world's most fascinating dinner.
So I went to Experian. They actually helped lower my monthly bills. Phone, internet, Experian did the work. Also subscriptions I forgot about. Experian canceled them for me. Help me take control of my money.
See all you can do at Experian.com/save now.
Like she said, I you know my hips are hurting me. I think I need to go to the chiropractor. I said, okay, let's go tomorrow. Like, she was like, we really love it, you know.
When did it start?
That's a good idea, Mallory.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what Michelle said too. Yeah. Do you have one around you, Chastity?
Last night, before I'm home, the other she's like, her hips are hurting bad. I said, Ashley, anything else is good? And she said, yes, I do. And she went to sleep.
But she's a cheerleader too, so she's big in cheers. Yeah, cheer competition. She works out.
And she's been acting this whole
Yeah,
time?
she's been acting this whole time.
Yeah, who does she live with?
She's there. She's in school. She's a student.
And how long ago were they together?
Almost 2 years.
2 years? Okay. So,
Oh.
but you are more than likely to be the father?
Oh, okay, Janet.
No.
Have fun.
We know that multiple members
Her
of the
college
hospital staff
schedule?
all said that Alexi and her mother
forget.
both completely denied
Isn't she?
the smallest
I don't even
chance
remember.
Alexi
Am I
was pregnant.
confused?
Rosa said that she buys pad for her every month. Alexi said that she was a virgin. All of these things. Now, if that's the case, why is it a laughing matter when the officer asks her boyfriend if he's the dad? And what exactly did she, quote unquote, tell Alexi about when she told her to tell the truth? A few days after the incident, Rosa talked with Artesia Police Department about the incident.
Will it be you guys tomorrow?
Yes.
I told him at 10 o'clock you could come over. Okay. You're the CYFD person.
Yes.
I'm better. It's
Okay.
just her, but you know. Did
So
you hear about like hippo was broke and there's like a whole bunch of rumors out? So
I heard there were rumors through the high school.
Yeah.
The nurses do talk, but yeah, that's just small town stuff.
But that shouldn't happen.
It should
That's
not.
why it's HIPAA.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
know. Well, and because I was reading on that and like on Facebook, everyone's doing all that stuff. Because we did do a disclosure, and also through our person contact, that's our PSU command supervisor. So he did do one. He didn't bring a name in it or anything like that. That's just something he did because he was being asked that for so long.
Okay.
So that one was done, but then I hear
I am kind of
Yeah.
concerned about like HIPAA privacy laws being broken and stuff, you know. I'm not really sure what
That's
that
about the best.
has
Yeah,
to.
that is the best. But, like I said, more importantly, I talked to
Yes,
about therapy.
and I am going to keep her home for about a week, and I am going to look for like therapy for her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to do all of that as much as I can today. and
That's
tomorrow.
sad, Chastity. But yeah, you can't live like that, you
I
know.
love my daughter and everything. But yeah, you guys can come over tomorrow. We'll be there.
We'll
It has
contact,
a red roof.
we'll contact you before make sure still okay.
Yeah.
We do that all just before,
Alright.
so that way you're not like.
So this is what we got after 2 layers of each
And you always
dip.
have my number, the supervisor
Pretty
tells you it's
glitter,
something
super
else.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
It could maybe even go for a 3rd dip, but I'm gonna leave it at 2.
We asked the expert out
Now
there,
we
we
will
actually
go ahead and
heard what happened.
encapsulate.
So it didn't happen on Saturday, but from
Yeah.
speaking with Weedman, my person assigned to the case, he said we're not hearing anything yet. So he told me as soon as we find out, or as he finds out, he'll let me find out.
Are we getting him back? Did you know? We are getting
You,
him back, correct?
you will, yes. And that's why I was telling y'all at the beginning that, with like names, stuff like that, and then who you want, like tokens of who you want to do end of life.
Okay. Okay. When do you think
I don't know. That's not up to me.
What do you want? Okay. Okay.
So you know how so with it being tricky because technically you're not next to him, you're your daughter. Y'all would still be contacted with you because they'd have to find out where y'all want him to be transported to. Because some people pick them up from Albuquerque, other because it's free of charge whenever they go.
I've never
from
really heard
Albuquerque.
this interview with the
And so
mother,
it's free
the
of charge
second
for
one.
that. Some people want to do like with just other cases they'll.
Looks like they're in the hospital,
Cremate, stuff like that there.
but
They
it's
have to
a
get a hold of
different
you first
day.
To get, well, they have to get a hold of her first and let them know what they want to do next. So they'll get a hold of you as soon as they're done with him. I don't know, it's taking them so long. Usually they don't.
Okay, we haven't really, we've tried to talk about that, but she just, she don't know.
Wait, so when was that, Chastity? How long ago did Jacqueline do that?
For with mortgage and stuff like that. Because you have to talk about, do you want to do cremation, do you want to do burial, stuff like that.
Okay.
And so that's because she is of age, so she'd be having a way to want to sign off on everything.
It's like she brought out that natural instinct in her.
Pay for it, but she still has to be able to sign off on stuff with how that goes.
One of our dogs, our older dog, our first dog, Belgie, just he was 8 pounds, little Maltese Bichon mix, and he was attacked 2 times by 2 different pit bulls, and one time we had to take him to Tufts in Boston, and he needed stitches, and he almost died.
I don't know what exactly happened. but it
People
does
walking around
sound
our
like
city with their
Hippa is
dogs not
possibly
on
broken.
leashes and
It
shit,
also sounds like she is more upset
even
that
though
Hippa
it's
was
against the
broken
law.
than the death
This
of
dog
the
was
baby.
just roaming
But
by
that is
itself
misguided.
when this attack
Now remember
happened.
what she said,
Another time I
because
was
this will
walking
come
him,
up again later. But really quick,
and a
we're going to
neighborhood
take a
dog
quick
came running
break
out of the
to hear from
house
one of today's sponsors, and I just want to thank you guys
right
in
up
advance
to
because
us.
while I understand ads are not always the most fun thing to listen to, it does help keep this podcast free. So let's hear from our first sponsor.
I picked him up,
Whether you
so
wanna
he
get
didn't
more
hurt him or
be a better
anything,
parent
but
or get more work
yeah,
done
he
during
had
the
one
day,
of those
there is one
retractable
thing that will
leashes,
always help,
and it
that
ended
is
up
better
getting
sleep.
all tangled
I'm
around
always
my
looking for
legs, and
soft
I have
sheets, but
wicked
ones that
bad
can
like
breathe,
rope
because I
burn,
always
like
get so
it dug
hot when I
into
sleep,
the back of
but I
my
want something
legs.
that's
It was
super
bad.
soft, super luxurious, and it's hard to find. With Miracle Made sheets, you can tap into the power of self-cooling temperature regulation, which has been shown to improve deep sleep quality. by
Oh,
over
okay,
20%.
Mallory, good to know about the
Using
HIPAA.
silver-infused fabrics originally inspired by NASA, Miracle Made sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, so you get better sleep every night. Miracle sheets are luxuriously
That's true,
comfortable
Brett.
without that high price tag of other luxury brands, and they feel as nice, if not nicer, than bed sheets used by some 5-star hotels. Also, like I said, I get hot when I sleep. So do you sweat when you sleep? Because I sweat when I sleep. So let's stop sleeping on disgusting bacteria together. Clean sheets means less bacteria to clog your pores and fewer breakouts and other gross skin problems. These sheets are infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. So no more gross odors or disgusting sweat stains when you have like that little like yellow puddle. You know what I'm saying? You've seen it. You get it. Miracle is also so confident in their product that it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Now I'm telling you guys, these are like hotel luxury, soft, cozy, cooling. They are the best sheets ever. Trust me, you are going to love them if you try them. So go to trymiracle.com/AE and to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today,
See how even this nail will be, because remember I kind of patched it with a little bit of extra glitter.
You'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. That is a killer deal. Thank you to Miracle Made for sponsoring this episode. Guys, go get your sheets and get your cozy and cool sleep on and let me know what you think. A few
I gotta play Soda Crush today. When I'm not on Instagram, I'm usually either doing something around the house, playing Soda Crush, or watching something related to true crime.
Make more good in a Kia Sportage X-Pro. Kia, movement that inspires.
Okay, Patty.
A few months
Okay,
later,
Patty,
detectives
bye.
were trying to reach Alexi on
Good
April
luck at the
26th,
store.
a few days after the hospital staff interviews took place. Alexi didn't want to speak without a lawyer present, which wasn't an issue, and you can clearly hear the detective say that in the next clip. He just needed to hear that information from Alexi, not from her mother.
Chastity,
Because
what
again,
time
she's
is your
19
appointment
years
at?
old, a legal adult. One of the detectives went to Alexi's school, where Alexi
I'm going to use this plastic bag to press down on these glitters. Even though they're pretty smooth, they'll become even smoother, you know. So we're going to activate and then use a plastic bag to press down on the glitters.
Yes, sir.
Hi, it's Detective Gonzalez at TG Police Department.
Who is this?
Detective Gonzalez at TG Police Department.
Yes, sir.
Hi. I'm calling you today because I tried to get a hold of Alexi at school.
Why would you go to school? Why would you just come here to my house?
Well, because you told me that I need to speak with a lawyer before you talk to me. So, but I need to hear that from Alexi first. Would she be willing to just tell me that in person at your house?
Okay, why? What?
Okay, let's press this down.
Yeah, I'll never tell you.
I need to hear it in, in person now so I know it's her.
Hello?
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 Hi, this is Detective Gonzalez.
Okay, nice and
Hi,
smooth.
this is Alexi.
A little bit of roughness, you know, at the free edge, but that will go away with filing. It looks good.
You don't want to talk with a lawyer present. I just need to hear that in person, okay?
I will always talk to the lawyer.
I just have to hear that in person, okay? When would be a good time to meet you? To tell me that in person.
You can just find out right now if you're not. You want my here?
Okay, that'll work. I'll head that way then. All right, thank you.
Now let's get into the day that Alexi was arrested, May 10th, 2023. I played a short clip in the last video and episode, but this is a part that makes a lot more sense now, with this huge wrench that was thrown into the case recently. And like I said before, when I first covered this, just when you think this family cannot behave even remotely like
Her
they
lawyer's trying to
understand
say she didn't
the
know
gravity
she
of the
was
situation
pregnant
or
and
have
they
an
gave her
ounce of
morphine at
humility,
the hospital. He's
we
trying to
see
like
this.
twist it around and
Now,
blame
I
the
apologize in
hospital
advance
for
for
it,
the
you
sound
know.
quality. It is not the best, so definitely rewind if you need to.
What is she under arrest for? What do you mean that's all you're going to tell me? I understand that, but I have a right to know as well. Okay, then let me know now.
So anybody who joined late, let me show you real quick. This is the Fairy Glamour Aloha Hawaii collection.
What is she under arrest for? No, I'm not bringing her out here yet.
These are the dips here. This one is like blue, purple, peach, pink, all different colors. Light colors though. It's called Ohana Vibes. Love this one. It's called Hula Girl, and you can see there's all different colors. And the yellow glitters have the holographic stripes on them. Oh, so do the blue ones too. The pink ones don't, but it looks like. Oh, maybe not. No, just the yellow ones do. And there's orange, blue, pink, and white in there. It's a chunky mix. Tropic Like It's Hot is a red, kind of leaning towards a brick red with gold glitter. This is on Island Time. And in the jar, it's pink and yellow, but on the swatch, it's more like a pink and coral. And then the two we're using today, Resting Beach Face and Coconutty. And this is a mint, and then this one is blue, white, and then like a golden. Sometimes it looks gold, sometimes it looks silver, but I think it's supposed to channel like the brown in the coconut.
We understand. But you have to work on it.
I understand that.
Yeah, you're right, Chastity.
Please don't get
If that's gonna be the case, regardless, I'd rather be there with her. You know, for sure.
You can follow us on there.
So I'm thinking of putting a holographic butterfly, but I also have these nail art things that they're abstract stickers.
When can I get, like, for bond, what?
That's set up by the judge. It's not a suggestion. Foster, he should be doing it. If it's after 3, he'll be doing it in the morning. That's the last essential. Alexia, do you know your date of birth? Okay.
Maybe I'll use one of these. Let me open this because I see something in here that might work like on a diagonal.
Are you okay with the market
Oh, there's 2 sheets. All right, even better. Whoops. Okay.
Are you okay? Yes. Okay.
Oh, all right. Some are silver and some are gold.
Serve you first, then you're not going to do it, okay?
I think I'm gonna do the silver.
He's gonna move his unit around. No medications, anything you take on you. Okay.
She has still been, like, bleeding, so I don't know if she needs.
Do you have any? I don't know if they have tampons.
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure you take your own.
Can she? You want to grab? Can she grab some of that real quick?
You mind if
Take your little bag. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just make sure you're doing. Okay. And it's nothing sharp, no flammable.
All right. I think I'm gonna use these ones. See how they have like that bluish color in there?
Alexia is still bleeding? Does she mean that she's still bleeding from the early morning hours on January
I have these
27th,
ones
months
too, but
ago,
they're
when
gold.
Alexia gave birth and threw
Oh,
her
and
baby
then
in the
there's
trash
some
can,
gold. Yeah, they're gold
Alexi was
and
arrested
black.
on May 10th. She certainly didn't appear to still be
Alright, let's
wounded
grab
and
us some
bleeding out when
files
she
here.
went to prom with her boyfriend, but if she's still bleeding to that extent, doesn't she need to seek medical
Yeah, and then she
treatment
goes to
because it has
prom
been
with her
several
boyfriend
months
like
now?
2 months
Well, wouldn't that
after.
be something to definitely mention if she is about to get booked into jail? Now here is Rosa after Alexi was arrested.
This is criminal complaints. Okay. You want this is her
Okay,
copy.
let's get to filing.
Want to give you a copy? You want to read it. So this is hers. Okay. If she needs a copy, you get another one. Also, the search warrant for DNA. All it is a beauty form. Like you go to the doctor's office, you'll be not to get a cough, like you have a cough. Yes. Yes. Okay, this is her copy. She don't want to read it. Okay. This is called returning inventory. Just saying what.
Well, chastity, whatever decision you make, you know, it's the right decision for you guys. You know what I mean?
What's your plan?
Monopoly Go. It's like
And we'll support you no matter what.
Right now.
Well, first of all, it's free to download in the App Store and on Google Play. Then you can go online, play with friends, settle up cities around the world and beyond, like tokens and streets and houses and resorts.
Thanks, honey.
Skip the ads.
Does she need to be?
Gary Mitchell just told me, because that's our lawyer, Gary Mitchell, and he said he just wants to keep her safe. So if anybody finds out that what she did, what they think she did, or and she doesn't want any kind of harm. Okay, so you guys could isolate her. I don't want anything to happen.
No, I know just fine. I want her to be put in special population. That's what that is.
Okay.
No, I'll make sure if she does go out, she shouldn't because this is through medical court here in town, and she should be seen tomorrow because it is non-violent. She has no prior. She's more likely to be released tomorrow. And because I don't know if the district attorney's going to do a pre-trial detention or anything, but if we don't, then she'll see the judge in the morning and go from there.
What's her name? Yeah.
It depends on the judge's schedule. He has, I believe, 72 hours to see anybody, but it just is on a rotating docket. I think detention starts at 7 in the morning. I'm not too sure right now.
Is it for sure that she will get seen tomorrow?
She has, the judge has 72 hours.
Yeah, so the judge, I mean, her lawyer, this,
Okay.
Alexi Treviso's attorney is saying she didn't know she was pregnant. The hospital gave her morphine. But she went into the bathroom, gave birth to a baby, and put it in a trash bag and tied it so that the baby couldn't breathe and he suffocated. So how do you explain that? You know what I mean?
All right, I'll leave you to it.
In multiple interviews, Alexi's lawyer was faulting
And
the
she
hospital
obviously
for
knew
giving
she
her
was
morphine.
pregnant. Come on, you don't get your period for 9 months and you're gaining weight in your belly.
Hundreds of comments online and over on YouTube.
And she was taking a diet pill to try and lose weight the whole time.
And I heard this from a
She
lot
also
of you
stopped
who had
taking her birth
firsthand
control pills,
experience.
which is
However,
another
there was something else that
point in
lawyers
favor of her
definitely didn't
knowing
want
she was
Manner
pregnant.
of death, homicide. How the injury occurred. Child was tied in a plastic bag. Now, in this autopsy, they said, yeah, there was air in the lungs. The baby took breaths. So how is it not murder? Well, tonight we're going to take a look at the toxicology report. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I can't explain it to you, but caffeine, presumed positive, morphine, 19 nanograms per milliliter, and we believe the morphine was administered by the hospital. Then phentermine, 420 nanograms per milliliter. What does this mean?
That looks
So, yeah,
good.
what does that mean? I have no idea. I am obviously not a medical professional, but I am pretty sure that you can't take that while you're pregnant. And the full prescription information from the FDA for phentermine agrees. Phentermine is strictly warned about during pregnancy because weight loss offers no potential benefit to a pregnant woman and may result in fetal harm. A minimum weight gain and no weight loss is currently recommended for all pregnant women, including those who are already overweight or obese, due to obligatory weight gain that occurs in maternal tissues during pregnancy. Phetermine has pharmacological activity similar to amphetamine. Animal reproduction studies have not been conducted with phetermine. So if this drug is used during pregnancy, or if the patient becomes pregnant while taking this drug, the patient should be
My nails
well
are so
aware of the
smooth.
potential harm to the fetus. More than
Love that
the potential
plastic
birth
bag trick
defects
so
include
much.
birth defects beyond one's ordinary background risk, fetal stroke and brain hemorrhage, global developmental delay, bilateral cysts, neural tube defects, cerebral palsy after birth, higher than usual birth weight and head circumference, and preterm labor and preterm delivery. So this brings me back to this staff interview.
Once we all figured out what was going on and I went in there, she essentially was scared. She was worried that she was going to get in trouble. She did have the back and forth with her mother. That was just about like, they said, oh, the mom was upset because she had had sex and everything with her. So they were going back and forth on that, and then she was just denying it. Which wasn't really denial.
Yeah, even after the baby was found, the mother was mad at the daughter, not because of the baby, but because she had had sex and hadn't told her. Now, this girl's 19, but she's still in high school. She's a senior in high school. And the mother was mad she had had sex without telling her. And even then, the daughter was denying that she had sex. After the baby, they found the baby.
Is this when she told you that she found she was worried about getting in trouble? Did she tell you anything like?
She didn't say anything about what had happened. She was just essentially worried that she was just.
So that's what I mean. Were those the questions she was asking? Like, so
what's going to happen to me? That kind of thing.
Oh my God. Oh my God, really?
Yeah, so her folks.
Yeah, but have you seen pictures of this girl? Like, you can tell. And she was, there's photos, like, you can see through her cheerleading sweater. She's got, like, a girdle or something on underneath. You know what I mean? That's a totally different story. Your friend was on birth control and everything, you know? This girl, yeah. So what happened, Britt? Did she keep the baby? Holy shocking. I can't even imagine what that must be like. She didn't gain any weight? Wow. That's nuts.
This is what happened if you stopped her and started weight loss? And she didn't like expand on that? She didn't tell you why she was saying that?
No, it's obvious in my head though.
Could you like tell me why it seemed obvious?
Well, it seemed like she'd been trying to hide this pregnancy from her mother for some time. So if you're pregnant, you're not going to continue to keep her for all reasons. But if you're trying to hide it, you might start taking weight loss medications. That's just kind of like seeing you.
Okay, just want to make sure, because it seems like it to me. Just want to make sure. I'm not thinking.
Was the argument between her and her mom pretty heated?
I wouldn't say heated. It was awkward. Yeah. Like they were going back and forth and they were mom's stuff.
And patient was 19. Mom is quite a bit older.
Gotcha. And they never once asked about the baby during the entire time they had contact with her once she left the bathroom. Even after they found out that the baby was found and all that, they never asked anything about the baby.
I did go check on my mom just to give her an update. And I think she asked about the situation, like asked what was going on. I'd go back and talk to her.
Good.
I just wanted to tell her she's being transferred to the hospital.
Right.
There's an update on her case. And she asked about like what was going on with all of that. She said, what happened to that? So I can't tell you.
Oh, okay, hold on. She was 40 something. Yeah.
Have ever been on the hunt for a new doctor and you literally ask everybody you know under the sun? For a
Wow, that's
recommendation?
crazy.
For me, it was recently looking for a new dermatologist.
Maybe it wasn't a law
I was trying to
then,
find one, or
Chastity,
since I
but
moved
that's
home
why
from
it's a
New York,
law
and then I
now.
tried to find one, and I called, but she doesn't have an opening until October. And this has happened to me before with doctors. They either don't take your insurance, they don't have availability, or worse, they say they just aren't taking new patients after you just chose the referral that you were going to actually move forward with. It is so annoying, right? Well, lucky for all of us, today's sponsor is going to help all of us out there because there are thousands of medical professionals on ZocDoc to help. ZocDoc is a place to find and book great doctors who actually have amazing reviews and many who have appointments available within 24 hours. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition you're looking for. It helped me relieve so much of my time and get it back and relieve so much of my worry trying to find a new doctor to book with. Go to ZocDoc.com/AnnieElise and download the ZocDoc app for free. And then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc, ZocDoc.com/AnnieElise. ZocDoc.com/AnnieElise. So Alexi was indeed taking some sort of diet pills, clearly. So was she doing this to hide the pregnancy? Did she truly not know that she was
Oh my God,
pregnant
Michelle,
and just thought that
your
she was
Shark
gaining weight
Manny,
and
holy
needed to
crap.
take
Have you
these
guys
pills
seen
to
it?
lose it? But more than
Tara,
that,
yours
where
is
did she
really
even
cool
get
too.
these pills? Were they prescribed to her? Now, the next thing, according to court records in Eddy County in New Mexico, it appears that there has been an intent to file a
Wow,
wrongful
that's
death lawsuit.
crazy.
The filing of wrongful death claims is time sensitive and dependent on the state statute.
Talk
but
about like
typically
the shock
2 years
of your
from the
life.
date of
I
death.
can't even
The
imagine
biological
that.
parents were named in this suit as
Have you guys
interested
seen Michelle's
persons by
Shark
the
Manny
petitioner,
from today?
and the
She
petitioner
literally
is
has a
Arthur
nail
Stokes,
with a
lawyer
bite
in
taken
Las
out of
Vegas,
it.
New Mexico, who
Like
has
no
handled
nail
quite a
there.
few
I'm like, girl, that's
cases
commitment
as
right
well.
there.
Now, interested person means any person
Very
who may
cool. And then
recently be
Tara's with the
expected to
shark
be
fin.
affected
That was
by the
awesome
outcome of
too.
the particular proceeding involved. But what's interesting is that when Alexi was asked if she wanted to put the father's name on the birth certificate, she said no. Now, for now, we will have to wait for more details to come as all of this unfolds.
Okay.
The way it's
Just
listed
making
right
sure
now,
everything
it doesn't say who it's filed against, but it lists the descendant as Alex Ray Fierro and Alexi and her boyfriend, Devin Fierro. Now, this is a very interesting move, and I was really shocked to see this and wasn't sure what to make of it.
Just want to
Alexi's
smooth out
lawyer
that
in
little
her criminal
area
case
where I
has
added
more than
extra glue.
insinuated that the hospital was negligent because of the they had distributed, because of the pregnancy test, and because they didn't try to save the baby. But I thought that he was meaning that as far as Alexi's defense for first-degree murder, saying she wasn't responsible for the murder. I didn't realize that they were going to try to go after the hospital for wrongful death. And I'm only assuming hospital because, like I said, it doesn't currently say, but I'm wondering who else it could be that they're saying is responsible. And then you have Rosa saying this when Alexi was arrested. So she's coming for the hospital and the police? Why? Is she upset that the hospital allegedly broke HIPAA laws and upset at the police for charging Alexi with murder and tampering with evidence? But at the same time, are they not seeing the same body cam and interviews as everybody else out there? It is baffling.
Do you guys have, I'm the charge, so do you guys have any questions for me?
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What? 9 months? Benson, have you watched the news of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
We know from the hospital staff and body cam footage, when the baby was found, he was described as cold, blue, and purple, with his umbilical cord tattered and wrapped in a plastic bag. Both the ER doctor and the charge nurse described how heartbreaking it was that they weren't even given a chance to save the baby, meaning that he appeared to be past the point of saving. Maybe there is hospital protocol that life-saving measures must be taken no matter what condition someone is in, but it was very clear in multiple interviews that the hospital staff didn't just fail to do their jobs, this baby was gone.
Okay.
So once the baby was taken into the trauma room,
Yeah, you went into trauma too.
okay, did you have any, what happened? What did you do at that point?
I just remember I stayed in
Oh,
there because I
good,
started
around the
doctor
cuticle.
process, and then I noticed that the umbilical cord looked like an animal had torn apart. Like, now, have you ever eaten string cheese and you twist it? That's how the bottom of the umbilical cord looked. And I just remember it caught my eye and I was like, God. I was like, this chick really ripped this thing apart. Because those things are hard to cut.
Right.
So I had called housekeeping, and which was Leela, and I was like, hey Leela, I'm sorry to bother you. I said, but I think this patient just had a miscarriage in our bathroom and she looked like a mess. If you could come and clean it. And she said, okay. So she came down and she started cleaning it, and she went to pick up the wastebasket. And then she put the basket down and she yelled for me. She was like, oh, come here, the wastebasket's heavy. And I was like, what do you mean the wastebasket's heavy? So when I picked it up and I moved it towards the door, I was like, what is it? So I pulled it out to have like a fresh liner inside. So we didn't think nothing of it because we looked. So when I pulled the liner out, it was
These
like,
look good. I'm just gonna buff next.
trash bags already in there.
Then we'll put a sticker or two on, I think, on the ring finger.
So when I removed them, that's when I noticed the baby on the bottom of the trash can just wrapped in the bag, like
Maybe even one on the thumb. We'll see.
tight, like because it was the top was twisted, and then like tucked under, like so it wouldn't open up.
So basically, if you like
Like you grab trash and you like
swing it and then you fold it over, and then like put it down.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
I'm reading you guys' Shark Manny comments. Yeah, Michelle, that was pretty incredible.
できることをすればいいんだって連れて行ってくださいガンダムのところに今行くからねエリクト私はみんなのこと未来来るなんてできないよ
Or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
And it's clear.
it was clear bag. Yeah, it's one of those.
So you saw the baby inside the bag.
Yeah, and then when I picked it up, that's when I noticed it even more because all I saw was black and purple. But once we picked it up, like the bag suctioned to his face, and that's when I yelled for my charge nurse.
They're talking to the doctors and nurses and the cleaning lady who found the baby and stuff.
And he took her to the trauma room and opened
She
up the bag,
must
and
have
that's
bit
when
the
we
umbilical
found
cord or
the
something.
The nurse said, the charge nurse said, the housekeeper and secretary found it and they used the trash can. And so I said, well, where? It's now I need to verify if the child is alive. So, they brought me the trash can. I ran into the trauma 2 room, the resuscitation room, and dumped it out. And it did not take me very long to determine that the child was dead. And the decision to not enter resuscitation, really, the temperature was cool, and I also did not want to contaminate it for the crime scene.
And you said, so with the blood in the direction, you said it was like smeared. Can you describe where all it was smeared at?
On the floor, there's some on the toilet, there's some on the wall.
Do you remember which wall?
Well, there's the one wall that's by the toilet.
Mhm.
It's closest to where there's side where there was some blood there. It was smeared on the toilet itself. And then on the floor, it was just, smeared.
Okay. What do you think that is from?
I thought she did something to herself physically.
Okay.
Because she found the way the interaction between her mother and her daughter
And this
was weird.
And so, but just to make sure, mother is patient's mother.
Yeah.
And then daughter is patient.
Yeah. So the daughter is the
Alright.
patient, the mother. the interaction between them after she
Just
found
gonna
out she was
clean the
pregnant, really,
nails
the daughter
off.
reacted about she was adamantly denying she was pregnant. She was denying that she had sex.
And you heard her say,
Yes, she was denying that openly. So
what did mom say when she said that?
well, mom was upset, and the mom was saying, "I can't believe you know you can talk. You're supposed to talk about this stuff before you have sex, all those kind of things." She was saying stuff like that, which is pretty common. I mean, this isn't an uncommon thing. I see young girls having sex, and they
This is what they look like. Cute colors.
Upsetting to them, you know what I mean?
See about these stickers, what we can do.
Finding out your daughter's pregnant is not uncommon. Not the other incident. Not the.
No, I've never seen this.
Okay, so I want to make sure. Like, no. So just.
No, I've seen lots of young girls come in and find out they're pregnant. And then, of course, they deny it. It's not uncommon that they deny that.
I want to use this one.
You know what I mean? That's a lot of the initial reaction. Because, you know, they feel like they're going to be in trouble. I guess I don't know what they're feeling. But that's not an uncommon reaction that I see with young girls and their mothers, particularly with their mothers in there, or father, that they'll deny that they've had sex. That's pretty common.
So it's right there, and actually underneath is a greenish color, but it kind of blends right into the nail pretty good. I'm gonna put something above it too.
And then she said, "Pick it up." And when I picked it up, it was heavy. I was like, "Holy shit!" You know what I mean? I knew, right away. I knew. Then I just went straight to trauma to the whole
Take this one. I like this one. This is just all silver. Oops, I ripped it. Hold on.
So after you, Doc, and Chris, you know, decided there was no resuscitation, what did y'all do after that? What did you do after that?
I made everybody leave the room, and I told Lori to call the police.
But then after that, anything else?
No, I didn't do anything until the police arrived, and they came and asked me what was going on. And I took them into the room and told them this is what happened.
Like that.
We found.
Pretty cute.
And, I haven't talked to them yet.
Okay.
I think I'll leave the pinky alone, but I might put something on my thumb.
So from the time of, you know, declining resuscitation to officer involvement, you didn't have contact with patient or mother?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No, I didn't go in the room until after the policeman showed up, and then I went in there to talk to the patient. Okay. And asked her why.
This is a pretty big one, so
what did she say?
We'll use this one.
She said it just came out of her, and she didn't know what to do. That's what she told me.
And did she say breathing, not breathing?
She didn't say anything like that.
She just said it came out, she didn't know.
Right.
And
there we go.
Did mom say anything?
Mom was kind of a little bit irate, like, "Oh my God, how could you know?" But I think the mother was in an assumption it was a miscarriage. And I told her, "Ma'am, that is not the case. This is a full-term baby that was placed in the trash can." And then she really, and that's when I told
silver on here. I'm gonna put that near the top of my thumb here.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the room because she's 19. She's an adult.
And I
went out there and addressed the family. I said, "I'm sorry, the police are here now. This is kind of an investigation thing. We need to find out what happened." And no one will be allowed back into the.
How's that look, you guys?
And so I kept them.
Do they have any comments?
Not one.
Oh, it's her boyfriend, Chastity. Her high school boyfriend is the baby's daddy.
It was a boy, it was a girl. No one asked me. She didn't even ask. No, she didn't ask. The only thing she started doing was crying and started talking about she didn't know what to do. Not one. I've never seen it. I've delivered multiple.
All right, so I'm gonna put gel on those two, but the rest I'll do with dip top.
And I don't even know what to say about that. I've never seen it.
How would you describe your reaction?
I think there was no emotion except for herself, and she really wasn't even crying.
That's what it was. They didn't ask about the baby like at all, whether it was a boy or a girl, whether it was alive or dead, nothing.
That was her only concern.
None of them.
In my opinion.
Is there anything we haven't asked you think we should know?
I'm just going to tell you this. I've never, ever
seen her reaction.
Had anyone heard from the father? He was at the hospital.
I don't even know what to say about it.
When it all, or maybe not when it all happened, but afterwards, by the time the cops went out to the lobby, he was there. And then I don't know if it's Alexi's father or stepfather or what, but he was there.
I mean, that girl went in that bathroom, made no sounds at all.
Okay.
And had, I don't even know how she functioned that way. To do what she did with no emotion. I've never seen it.
That's a pretty good size baby. Pretty good size.
It looked charming to me.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, it was charming. I can't tell you that was, but the only thing that upsets me the most is I understand she was scared. I think her mother had a big dynamic on her, and I understand that. I mean, I think her mother was probably pretty controlling. I don't know that. I'm just speculation. But she gave me no chance to save that baby. I had no chance. And that's not what I do.
Secure these, and then we'll talk about the other
nails. She gave me no chance. And we are a facility that you can drop it.
I've been dying to use those stickers since I got them. I have a bunch that I got
I don't care.
that I haven't used yet.
We are one of those type of hospitals, so it's hard to fathom.
Some new stamping plates too.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. I pray to God I never see it again. I mean, it was like.
Yeah, so right at Chastity, she's a cheerleader in high school, and she was doing cheer. There's pictures of her, videos of her at basketball games, and you can totally tell she's pregnant, dude. Like, I mean, she's got a prego belly, you know, and it was less than a month before she gave birth.
So is this just a situation where it's just been a while and their memories aren't as fresh? Were some nurses under a different impression than others? Or was this seen as an opportunity to attack the hospital's credibility of their entire account of the night based on these statements in hopes to get a wrongful death?
The nails that don't have
also
stickers.
Multiple hospital staff
and we'll talk
that there is a call button for help in the restroom right next to the toilet. The hospital video surveillance shows Alexi's mom knocking on the door twice.
Okay, here we go.
Knocking on the door twice, asking Alexi if she was okay. Alexi also indicated that she was just on her period and walked back to the hospital room like nothing had happened in the bathroom. So you also have Alexi saying that she has never had sex before, over and over and over again, and denying any possibility of her being pregnant. Not only that, but with the presence of phentermine found in the baby's toxicology report, how on earth is anyone responsible for wrongful death other than Alexi? It really just blows my mind, this wrongful death suit, because I don't see how it can be.
Yeah, she filed a wrongful death suit against the hospital. Alexi, I believe.
A risk. Honestly, so did the phentermine that
I'll give these
Alexi,
a couple
the pregnant
seconds
woman, was
before I do
consuming
my next
herself.
layer.
And if this baby was beyond the life-saving measures when finally discovered in the trash can, how are they at fault for that? Because they didn't check the box of performing CPR, even though the baby was already declared dead? Or how does that work? Because in my mind, and again, I'm not a medical professional, but I would think whoever left the baby in that trash can to die and wrapped the baby in plastic would be the one responsible for the death, not the people who discover and retrieve the dead baby. So how did we get from doing nothing to wrongful death?
Here we go.
I know that this is a civil matter, but is this being used as part of her defense strategy in general? To say, hey, this girl really
think these
didn't know
stickers
she was
are okay
pregnant.
with it?
She was scared. She lost a son. Look, we have a wrongful death suit. She can't be guilty. That kind of thing. My other question is, why wouldn't a wrongful death suit have been filed back in February, or March, or April, or even May? Why was it filed after Alexi was arrested? Is it genuine, or is it all part of the murder defense strategy? There is also one news outlet that claims to have information from an anonymous source. I truly have no idea if what they
I
are
like
reporting
these
is
stickers.
true
I
or
think they're
not,
pretty
so
cool.
please do your own research and form your own opinions on this. The Daily Mail is alleging that an anonymous source says that Alexi's friends knew that she was pregnant and that she told them that she was naming the baby Alex.
I was just
Additionally,
itching
this
under my
anonymous
fingernail and the
source
whole nail
said that
popped
students
off.
at her school suspected that Alexi was pregnant, but when it was brought to the school staff's
pretty
attention, they were simply told not to fact check.
Builder gel came
Now,
off
usually
too.
I wouldn't even touch on anything that isn't at least confirmed by multiple
Trying to
reputable
remember, did
outlets,
I do? I think
but
I
in
did a
this
full
case,
set
it
on
seems
this
like
hand
Daily
the
Mail
other
is
day.
the only
So this
one
is like
saying
a new
this.
now.
However, these reports about her baby being named Alex were made before the wrongful death documents appeared on the county court's website, showing the baby's name as Alex Ray Fierro. Alright guys, I'm going to get straight to the point here and tell you what's real. Getting out of debt sucks. It is really freaking hard. Debt adds up, and then you find yourself somehow
Oh well, I'll have
only
to
paying
fix
the
it later.
interest on your debt and never getting out of the actual debt itself.
Just wait for
How
these
many of you
to
wish that
finish
there was a better
drying.
solution to paying off your debt? I know I do. Well, PDS Debt has customized 0% interest options for anyone struggling with credit cards, personal loans. Know that she was pregnant.
Jeez. So many ads.
Was pregnant.
There we
Truly
go.
freaked out after giving birth all of a sudden in the hospital. Everything was the hospital's fault, and she didn't tamper with evidence. Did her boyfriend Devin know that she was pregnant? Did her boyfriend's mom know? Did Alexi's mom Rosa know? Did Alexi have a name picked out like her friends are suggesting because she wanted to keep the baby? And this is all a huge misunderstanding. Or does Alexi really believe she lost
not
the
quite
son
dry.
that she planned on keeping, and it was the hospital's fault that the baby died?
Joining me right now in Ruidoso, New Mexico, Alexi Treviso's defense attorney is back with us tonight.
TV with Vinnie
autopsy
Politan.
results
I
are
like
out.
him.
Toxicology.
Do you like
is
Vinnie
out. What
Politan,
does it mean
Mallory?
to you?
Or anybody
Well, it
else?
means that this child didn't die like everybody thinks, and the child wasn't killed by my client. That's what that means. And at the end of the day, we know that there's a major issue with the autopsy and the way they claim that this child died of suffocation. That's not correct.
No.
We also know that
He's saying the autopsy is wrong.
a major wrong in giving my client morphine for a lengthy period of time, well over an hour, almost an hour and a half. And we know that the baby had.
She gave birth in a half an hour in the bathroom. That's crazy.
So there are many, many issues. We also know this child had certain bacteria that they found at the autopsy, including E. coli, which can cause major problems for a baby or elderly people. We also know that she was positive for COVID and influenza A and B. So we had a very sick child. And we also know that
I'll use somewhere in the keys
that
from Dip With Me today.
by the lab, by the Office of the Medical Investigator in New Mexico.
Now I need a mint
We
green nail
had
piece.
major issues in that regard. And then we've learned that some of the things that the hospital has been saying are incorrect. She never, for example, she never told them that she was a virgin. She never told them that she didn't have sex. Things of that particular nature. So there's a lot.
At what point, because
such a good summer
bring
smell.
it back to the fact that she goes to the bathroom.
So this one's called Somewhere in the Keys, and it's one of my favorite summer cuticle oils.
Did she know she
You
was
can save
pregnant?
a dip with me with code TARA15.
They knew she was pregnant at 12:51, 51 minutes after midnight. They did not tell her.
I think I'm going to use black
She did
today.
not know she was pregnant until she had the baby at 1:39, 1:40 in the bathroom. That's when she first learned that she was giving birth. So the hospital.
Yeah, we'll
knew
do
for
this one. It
46
looks cute
minutes
with the
that she was pregnant. They didn't
black
tell her.
art.
They let her go to the bathroom, and we know that a woman giving birth, particularly a teenager, may feel that they simply have to go to the bathroom.
Maybe I'll do silver jewelry.
Similar muscles in that regard. We also know that they continue to give not only morphine, but 5 other different drugs.
I'll use my favorite little abstract ring, I think, today.
For a fetus.
It is super cute.
The hospital knew all of this. They didn't stop. And not only that,
so I think I'm going to use that one. I'm looking to see if there's any other silver ones. Maybe go with it.
She was pregnant at the time. I mean, a cardinal sin in the emergency room.
So
nah, I'm just going to stick with that one.
What is the status
all right,
of the
finished
case right
Manny, guys. Using the brand new Aloha Hawaii collection from Fairy Glamor. I used Resting Beach Face for my solid, and then the glitter is called Coconutty. This collection is available individually or as an entire collection, and you can use code Tara. Use code Fairy Tower to save. Thank you all for being here. I love you, ladies, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good afternoon. Bye, guys.
Plus, the trial is not set until next year.